Ski Jackson. Jackson Ski Touring Foundation. Good morning to you, Tom.
Morning.
How's it going?
How are you this fine day?
Well, could it get any better than this? For living here in the valley, we just had a huge storm come through. Beautiful light powder, and it's still pounding up there in Jackson, right?
It is. As I drove south to the studio here in North Conway, I was amazed at the difference in the amount of snow falling. That we really are starting to get some snow up in Jackson.
Amazing.
And, it's picked up nicely, and we spent a lot of time yesterday grooming, and our grooming crew is out again this morning.
I can't believe you're up this morning, I have to say, because you guys started yesterday, and then you groomed. I mean, how much snow did you guys get? What was the actual total, do you know?
The last time I was up, I groomed with a small machine, one of our smaller groomers, and the two guys in the big machines yesterday. The last time I was up the northern end of the Ellis River Trail, I measured 9 inches of snow on the ground, and that was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the grooming machine that I took that photograph yesterday.
That looks like so much fun. And it must be quite serene out there when you're out there grooming and there's nobody else around.
Yeah. Well, there was people on the trails. There was a lot of people out there yesterday skiing.
Oh, in the late afternoon, you mean?
And during the day, yeah.
And during the day, yes. Yeah. So, and then the guys were out grooming again.
Yeah, they started again early this morning. I'll go back. When I go back, I'm going to spend some time grooming as well.
I was going to say ski, Tom.
Well, we
well, maybe you can get a little in later. We'll get those trails up and running because it's going to be gorgeous skiing.
It's going to be great skiing today.
Now, do you find most people are doing the waxless when it goes powder like this, or do you find the wax skis?
Well, no, wax skis work great. It's easy to wax on a day like today. It's a no-brainer. It's put a little bit of blue hard wax on it, and go ski and have a good time. It's very easy to wax for a day like today.
And for years, you did Tom's Amazing Waxing Demonstration. Are those still going on? Because I know I saw someone else's name attached to it.
We have a waxing demonstration every week now on Fridays rather than Mondays. Yep, Friday afternoon, the request was that somebody else do it.
No.
Yeah.
They got rid of you.
I got fired.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, with everything going on, you're out there grooming. What is your title? Actually, like general manager, or what's your
I'm the
actual
executive
title?
director.
Executive director.
The Jackson Ski Touring Foundation is a mission-driven nonprofit organization, and our mission is to provide a recreational resource, which is the trail system, and an educational resource. We're concerned about kids' health and adult health,
and you're part of the whole program right there in Jackson, getting those kids out on skis.
Yesterday was it Thursday afternoon. We had the high school ski team there, the junior high school ski team there, and all the grammar school kids there. There must have been almost 100 kids just running around all afternoon.
It's such a great resource for Jackson. I love it. It's just really part of the town fabric.
It is.
Up in there, and it's added so much to the Mount Washington Valley, because when other places can't hold races or they're looking for world-class trails, they go to Jackson.
Well, we certainly have spent a lot of time and effort in the last 40 years plus getting our trail system to the point where we can really be proud of it.
Yes, absolutely.
We do have a homologated race course. It's one of a very small number of those kinds of race courses in North America, and we can hold any level of race we want. We have a race on Tuesday, a high school or junior high school race coming in on Tuesday. They called us up and said, "Could you hold a race?" And I said, "Sure, why
absolutely."
not?
And now even better.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, it doesn't make it for slower skiing when you've had so much snow, but by then it should be all groomed out and pretty.
Well, it'll be fine.
For the racers, okay.
And every race is different. Every race is the same for every racer.
Right, so, absolutely, yep. So that's going to be happening in the afternoon, and people are more than welcome to go spectate that.
Yeah. Our trail system is so large, the race going on like that, you wouldn't even know it if you were skiing down in the village. It's our isolated race course.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
Well, good. And also you have the Groom Trail Challenge. Let's talk about this thing.
That's always a fun event.
That is a fun event, and it's a big event.
Yeah, there's a lot of cross-country ski areas put on events, or even all kinds of facilities put on events where you ski a certain amount of time, or you try to ski a certain distance. And our trail system is so large that we decided that, okay, we double dog dare you. Just ski the trails once in a day.
With a cherry on top.
Yeah, just go ahead. Try skiing all of our groomed trails in one day. Go ahead.
And what is that total?
Well, out of the years we've done it, we've had one person accomplish it. and he had to ski about 100 kilometers.
That's amazing. And it's part of the planning process is planning out the whole map, so you're not doubling back and you're not doing that. So there's a little strategy involved as well.
A great deal of strategy involved, and there's a very small amount of rules. And you can change skis anytime you want. So you can skate classic depending on what kind of grooming is going on. And you know, where you start, because our trail system is so large that there's isolated areas that you need to drive to get to this groomed trails. We occupy 60 square miles of land with our trail system, and you know, it takes some planning.
Yes, absolutely.
And
when,
nice
when is that trail challenge?
That's the 16th of February.
And do they need to pay extra, or did they just show up?
I think it's a $10 plus the trail fee.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. And what time should they show up?
Well, the registration is early at 6 o'clock in the morning, so you can get going. We have an 11.5-hour window where we allow people to do this.
Okay.
And so they get in early in the morning and start skiing, and then we end it at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that sounds like a bunch of fun.
See if you can find it.
Now, is it bragging rights or prizes are involved?
Oh, there's prizes involved, but there's also bragging rights.
Absolutely. Well, only one person's done it, so I know a lot of, because we have Olympians here in the Valley. We have all sorts of super athletes that just love to rise to a challenge like that. So only one person's done it, and this is your opportunity to take that groomed trail challenge at Jackson.
And there's prizes for different accomplishment levels.
Sure.
So if you do it for 25%, you get one level of prize. If you do it 50%, you get another. So
wonderful. And you guys have such, I want to say, a rabid fan base, because season pass holders. I mean, just.
We have a lot of people come to ski in Jackson. In fact, over the years we've got in excess of 1 million skier days.
Oh my gosh!
People coming to ski in Jackson, and it's. A lot of people love it.
That's great. Well, it's a beautiful trail system. Let's talk about some of the more unique trails. Let's start with the beginners. Where would you send them today?
Well, certainly today with the storm that's going on, the forest is the place to ski. And the Ellis River Trail is pretty wind shaded and been groomed this morning already, and we groomed again today. And that's a good place for beginners to ski. Okay. Intermediate skiers, the Ellis River Trail, up the Maple Mountain Hall Trail, and also our international race course, the Wave. And John and Henry and Peter's Passage and all that stuff, getting out to the forest. We're going to be grooming the village trails today. That's a nice short loops right in the village area, so you can get out and ski a short distance and then get back in and have a cup of hot chocolate. You know.
That sounds good to me. Yeah. Now for the advanced skier, what would you say? Advanced
skiers, if you are a backcountry experience, want to get a good backcountry experience, the backside of Wildcat.
Okay.
But only if you're a really good skier, and only if you're prepared for it, and only if you go with other people.
Yes, you need to have a buddy, at least one.
You need
hopefully
probably
two.
Probably a party of 4 would be better.
Okay.
Because there's going to be a lot of snow up there, and breaking trail is something that gets pretty tiring.
All right. So, and they can find more information all on your website.
Our website, jacksonxc.org, is a great resource for people. It tells you conditions specifically by the trail.
Great.
And all kinds of information about Jackson.
Okay, good. And so just one last note too, you do have the Snowshoe Nature Tours going out today and tomorrow? Today and tomorrow, and during vacation week we have a whole schedule that's going to be on the website as well. Okay. And those are really fun. Peter Minich is an expert guide and a great educator. Storyteller too. Oh, he's a wonderful storyteller, and he goes out twice a day on Saturdays and Sundays, and this week, the vacation week, he's got several tours during the week as well. And our ski school has great instructors, and what better time to learn right now than something soft to fall in. And not that cross country skiing, I think you pick up a lot quicker but there are certain techniques to make it that much more fun. Well, we have a curve of learning that we know that someone who takes a lesson in 1 hour will learn what it would take you a year to learn by yourself. Right. So invest that hour in it. It's a fun hour as well. So invest that hour and start having a really good time right from the start. But someone who takes, we found that someone who takes 4 lessons, we have a Get 4 and Go package, which includes 4 lessons, 4 rentals, 4 days of skiing, and you get a free season pass at the end of it. That person who takes 4 lessons becomes an extraordinarily good skier, skis a lot of trails you'd never ski before, just because of the level of difficulty, and it's a lifelong sport. Well, wonderful. That sounds all good stuff there, Thom. And again, the website, jacksonxc.org. Very important. Well, thank you so much for making the trek down here. I'm going to let you get back to the snow up in Jackson.
I'm going to go back and start grooming again.
All right, folks. We have more to come here on the show. Hopefully we'll get that watch and win going. And we're also going to be taking another look at the